live here, ladies and gentlemen. So I am live for a few things, just to let everybody know. I am bringing back F-120 because the old cars are on that game. So from, I want to say 1989's McLaren all the way up into 2010 Red Bull. And what I'm going to do there is I'm going to do a F1 flashback series. So which means I'm going to take, starting today, Thursday, I'm going to do it too because I'm not going to be home this weekend. So today, Thursday, it's going to be the 1989 McLaren, Ayrton Senna, and the first year that he won a championship, and then the 1990 Ferrari that Alan Prost was in. And then from there, next week, it'll just be on Friday. So we're going to do it every Friday until the end of the series, which is going to be the 2010 Red Bull. But this is another thing I'm going to do. The older cars are all going to be at 50% races, and then the other cars are going to be at 100% races. So from the 2006 Renault all the way up until the 2010 Red Bull, that is going to be 100% races, and then the other one's only going to be 50%. That way, at least it's a little bit easier on me, and it's easier on the stream, so they're not going to be so long to stream. And I'm going to surprise you on a lot of the tracks that I'm going to go to. It's going to be kind of an interesting one, so be on the lookout for them. And then also another thing that I'm kind of considering here, I'm not really sure if I want to do this, is I'm thinking about bringing the lacrosse game back and creating myself as a lacrosse player, and then creating myself as a lacrosse player, playing in the pros in lacrosse, and then being a coach for our team. But I don't know if I want to do that. I have so many other streams that I'm really trying to get done. I'm trying to focus on. So I don't know yet. I'm not really quite sure if it's going to take place. If it does, you will absolutely be the first to know, you guys. Other than that, everything else is kind of just, where it's sitting right now. My career mode on F1, we're not even halfway. We're at race 15, just coming off summer break, winning 3 in a row. So we're have like a little bit of a little sizable lead against Max. NASCAR, I'm really not sure if I'm going to bring NASCAR back anymore. It just depends. As for AMA Supercross, I might redo Eli Tomac's series, Coupe, and then James Stewart, because I grew up watching James Stewart. I might do Chad Reed as well, because I grew up watching Chad Reed. But other than that, guys, that's pretty much probably where it lays with series other than the sports series. So like the Toronto Maple Leafs, the Indiana Fever. I'm going to do a Boston Celtics season, as well as, a few others teams on NBA 2K. But another thing that I'm doing is I'm working on myself on Road to the Show. If you have been tuning into the Justin Johnson series, that's actually me. Only difference is the last name. Johnson is my step grandfather's last name. So instead of having it my last name, which is not a recognizable name on MLB The Show, I just did Johnson for my step grandfather. So that's where that sits. Another franchise I'm going to do is the Toronto Blue Jays, and that one is going to be a very super long series. That is where I got to take full control of the team, and play all 9 innings. It's that is going to be something that I have to do, when it's cold outside and really nothing else to do other but I want to get caught up on most of the stuff that I'm doing first before I do that series. Another thing I'm really considering, guys, is kind of ending the Tennessee Titans franchise. I took the Titans to two Super Bowls in a row. I'm still under contract with the Tennessee Titans on the game. I still have like 4 years left, 5 years left on my contract, I think. And I'm just kind of getting bored. Having these winning records with the team and winning. And by the way, I'm playing on All Madden for that. So I mean, it's just losing like one or two games. It's just kind of out of the element. But I mean, we'll see how it goes. I might play until the last year on my contract on with the Titans, and then that'll be it. But other than that, guys, everything else has been going good with streams. I'm also starting to kind of learn Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duels, so check that out. Another thing that I'm actually bringing in is Chess Masters. Kind of like a little fun little strategy game. I used to play chess back in the day with my grandpa, so so that's kind of why I brought Chess Masters in. Pure Pool, kind of a little fun little game. I'm going up against my own AI, which is player two, and that kind of just helps me like level up a little bit quicker before I go into tournaments to play against actual AIs, or if I want to play against an AI on offline mode. So that's kind of why I'm leveling up as quick as I can to do all that. Everything else, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, is going good. I appreciate everybody that tunes in. If anybody wants to know who this guy is, this is Stan Friesen. This is Stuart Friesen's grandfather. That's kind of why he chose 52 for the truck. It's also autographed by Stu. But other than that, guys, everything else is, kind of handy dandy, going good. I just want to relay one message to somebody, and I'm just gonna make this kind of quick. This is not towards anybody certain, but this person has multiple YouTube accounts. And he has been told, I don't know how many times, to stop because now there's, things going on with a certain other YouTube streamer that I know personally. And all I got to say is to this person is, if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. If you want to come into any of our streams, stick around, but keep it friendly. I don't know what you've been doing with a streamer of mine that I've known for 10 years. I don't know if you're the cause of everything. I'm hoping not, but the way it sounds, it kind of sounds like it could be you. So to this certain gentleman up north, all I ask is just to keep your comments to yourself if you can't say anything nice. If you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. That's pretty much the prior to this story. But yeah, other than that, guys, that's, all I'm going to relay out there. I will see you in the next video and the next live stream. So next live stream will be the first race of the F1 Flashback with the 1989 McLaren with Art and Senna. I am not going to tell you what track I'm going to be at. You're going to have to find that out for yourself when you tune in. Other than that, guys, that's it. I hope everybody has a great day, and I will catch you all next time. Peace.